80% of the male population suffer a condition that very few of them know they have. It's called alexithymia, a difficulty to not only express but identify their emotions. Parenting expert Claire Orange says it's all too often the real man is still seen as strong and silent. I'm pleased to welcome Claire to the program now. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Tracy.
You say emotional literacy needs to be taught when our boys are young. What is that exactly?
Right, so emotional literacy is when we're talking about having enough words to talk about our feelings. So having enough words to talk about them, knowing how to manage them, knowing that they come in families and they have intensities. So we have a very rich vocabulary with which to talk about all of those very internal states for all of us.
We're going to play some pictures now. It's not an uncommon sight on our TV screens these days, Claire, to see men in high-profile positions shedding a tear, and they're even congratulated for being in touch with their emotions. Why is showing emotion harder for men?
Well, I think societally, you know, we still haven't got to the point of being fully accepting that little boys have as big feelings as little girls. You know, we still have commentary about, you know, don't be a sissy and man up and don't cry like a girl. So I think societally there's an issue around the way we work with our boys. And then I also think that, you know, our population data tells us that little boys are generally a bit slower with their language. So little girls are out there having big robust discussions about their feelings, and little boys are much more based in their action and their doing than in their sitting and their talking like our girls. So we know they start a little bit behind, so we've got to make sure that we get in there with our boys and make it you know, as regular to talk about their feelings as for a little girl.
Okay, so how do we teach emotional literacy then?
Right, well, it's something that we can do as parents and grandparents, Tracy. We can do it through modelling. So making explicit, we often talk to a child about their feelings, like you look like you're feeling sad, but we should be talking about our feelings too, because life is happening to us and we're not processing that. So talk to your children, you know, parents, get in there, use lots of feeling words and think about what intensity that feeling is for you. And then the second part is, after you've done some modelling and talking about your feelings, is to teach that calming down, and that really helps develop emotional literacy and emotional control. So breathing techniques are important. You know, we're in the age of mindfulness. There's wonderful apps out there that you can download as a family, and you can practice that as a technique for managing your feelings. And those are all the ways that as families and in our schools, we can help our children to develop their emotional literacy and emotional health.
All right, Claire, we'll have to leave it there, but thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks, Tracy.
See you soon.